Hey there everyone, that sexy nerd is back again, and we're watching a brand new CJ Champ. It just came out. It is on Angstrom Levy on, well, shit. It's about time he did this guy. I was wondering what the hell took him so long, honestly. He loves to talk about haters and everything. Let's not forget Dojo, which I still have to watch. Wait, is it Dojo? The guy from JoJo 4-Star or whatever. I don't remember. JoJo Star or whatever. I've never watched it. Dum 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 dum. Like the most I know about JoJo is a death battle episode and one time using a "oh my god" thing. And apparently everything is a JoJo's reference. I don't know. It just seems way too convenient for me. Just way too convenient. So again, I love Invincible, and I mean, I honestly think he should have done this a little while ago, maybe after season 2 had happened. But he did have to wait for the Invincible War, and he's gonna go nuts on that because all Conquest had to do was show up, and I'm like, that's why I'm saying to myself, I'm like, you might have done this a little bit too early, but then again, he could probably do another episode when Conquest comes back. That's all I'm saying. Spoiler alert. Now, we all know how bad of a hater Angstrom Levy is, so why don't we just get into the episode? And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos. And let's do this thing, y'all. Because he's a hater. Hate is a real powerful
y'all
drug.
Already know what time it is. It's trial time, baby. And not for any old regular character. Oh, seriously. Hell no. This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hate.
Yeah, seriously. That should be a good fight. If they ever make a death battle of the biggest haters in the universe, Angstrom Levy versus the Reverse Flash would be amazing. Even though the Reverse Flash probably would kill him. Angstrom Levy can put up a good fight with his whole Portals thing, but DC superheroes are on another level from all these characters. Like, if you ever put Omni-Man versus Superman, Superman would eventually beat the holy hell out of Omni-Man. Holy hell. Like, it would look like Invincible, but, Omni-Man is invincible during the first fight between him and Invincible. Like, yeah. He'd be thrown around like a punching bag.
It is none other than the human ballsack Megamind variant, Angstrom Levy, the arch nemesis of Invincible.
Yes,
there is no man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life.
Again, Reverse Flash.
The wildest stuff you will ever see. Now, before we start this trial,
and also, let's not forget Goku Black, who's also just as big a hater.
It's gonna work a little differently. So, at the end of this trial, there will be 2 options and 1 outcome. This man will either A, make the round table, or B, he will get that ass thrown in this motherfucker.
The asylum?
I'm on that timing right now. No more, gotta skip my way into the round table now, fuck that.
Nope.
I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today.
Matt Hardy.
So, without further ado, the Angstrom trial. Woo, man, Angstrom. Where do I even begin? Do I start with how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist, or talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen? Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, Angstrom is a bit of a complex individual, and he wasn't always like this. You see, our Angstrom was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like cure cancer, promote world peace, end world hunger, and of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6. Now, obviously, these problems have not been solved in our world, but they have been solved in others. So since Angstrom had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions, he decided to grab alternate versions of himself throughout the multiverse so he could combine all of their knowledge and put it in his noggin. Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stop him. Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine and the Mauler twins. So Mark, logically thinking, was like, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail. So him and the Mauler twins started duking it out while Angstrom was trying to plead to him to make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So Angstrom sent out a bunch of alternate Mauler twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man. They was piecing Mark's ass up, and they were about to kill him. So Angstrom decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet, and it ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine, incinerating the Mauler twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself. Okay, let's do a little breakdown real quick. So, this nigga boomed all the blue buff niggas except for one. And there were like 12 of them. 10 right here, and the 2 from the main universe. And only one of them niggas lives, so that's like 11 bodies. Then the thing that honestly makes me confused is the state of his variants. Because he boomed all those niggas. So like, does that count as mass murder or mass booming yourself? I don't know. I am generally perplexed.
Would people from alternate universes be put under the same laws? Because you know how people are with illegal immigrants. Imagine how they are with literal illegal aliens.
Up and can't forget the property damage. But after all that, this is the incident that made Angstrom deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man. None other than Mr. Mark Grayson, aka
Invincible.
And the reason why is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society. He put multiple versions of Angstrom through hell, and we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on Angstrom and his son, looked at his kid like he was a waste of oxygen, then teleported right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, oh, don't worry, man, I'll make it fast. This little nigga stowed out right in front of Angstrom. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret. Example 2, Dogs Out Mark. Angstrom and his wife in this
Dogs Out Mark
on another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is an evil version of Invincible.
He got no shoes.
Costume. Because what the fuck is this? Why are your toes out, nigga?
Why?
This is a public disturbance like holy shit. He
my eyes too.
Drive bars on motherfuckers. He'll fly up to him, right? Make them smell his nasty ass toes, then they die on impact. This probably the evilest Mark out of all of them.
Well, and also the dumbest one because you don't even know. I mean, I bet you he doesn't even say, but he crashes on impact. He doesn't even fight any of the other Invincibles. How did that even happen? That was weird for the show to do.
Tom bombs the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
Massive shockwave that ended up hitting Angstrom and his wife. When Bro woke up, he sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out. Example 3, 5-star wanted level Mark. In this universe, Angstrom was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level Mark. And this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon. And finally, example 4,
the chopping,
He had these people in camps lined up in a line getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal. But after showing you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all Angstroms were fans of Mark. And with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you.
Just the one.
He wanted revenge on the one that didn't
do shit.
He hated the only good Mark. Like, bro, that is crazy, RNG.
Not only that, it's kind of stupid because the only ones that are actually doing things that are bad are the ones that you should have legitimate beef with. And what do? You hire them. You hire them to do your freaking bidding because you're so blinded by your own stupidity and hatred. He's a hypocrite. He's always been a hypocrite. Honestly, yeah, he deserves the asylum.
Out of all the ones, he chose the only good one. Yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, the home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man caught Mark lacking at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken and emotionally cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, oh, it's just my mom. But when he answers the phone,
he also didn't mention, this. Yeah, that had to hurt too. You didn't mention the fact that he has a black eye.
Here's this. Hello, Mom. I hope you're having a terrible day, if it isn't terrible already. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I am conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother in this ugly ass purple little shit. Tick-tock, Marky boy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even go any further, this nigga's fucking insane.
Yes!
Broke into this nigga's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell no, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit, add on extortion with it. Oh, and I can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no. Child endangerment. Yeah. This nigga really just went 4 for 4, 100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro.
Attempted murder. You forgot attempted murder, buddy.
Oh, disgusting work. And guess what? It's gonna get worse.
Way worse. Way worse.
So when Mark finally gets to his house, he sees this nigga Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mama's face with them dirty ass hands. And you wanna know what pisses me off even more? Ooh, nigga, get your dirty ass shoes off the couch. Dirty ass, stank ass, chopped ass, black ass neocortex. God damn it. You didn't even have the decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house. And then you
Yo, no, seriously. That is ingrained in like all of us by now. I don't care. White, black, Latino, Asian. Get your dirty ass shoes off the couch.
Gonna put him on the goddamn couch? Yeah, this is a sick individual.
Dirty bastard.
So here go this sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted.
That's how you know he's crazy.
Newly single and ready to mingle. Is that true, Debbie? Mark, if you don't get this chop, motherfucker, over there! Bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So Angstrom kept on yapping to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life. And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. Oh my God, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's awesome.
I was so mad when...
So Mark was trying to...
Like, you saw my reaction to that shit. I got so fucking mad. It wasn't even like that too much in the comments. It just kind of like cuts to her being hurt and everything or something like that. Kind of. But yeah, it wasn't this like intense in the books, you know?
Plea where bro said, nigga, you made me chopped! So no, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family. So Mark got pissed and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already had a portal ready to send this man to the dimension, and he kept on trolling this
They don't know about Bruce.
He sent this man to I don't know how many universes.
The actual Batman.
He would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back, and this is just holding Oliver and talking.
Yeah.
Hello, little purple nigga. Wow. You're actually purple. Man, all the other kids at school are gonna love you.
Nigga, you gay.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy! My baby!
this guy Angstrom chucked Oliver across the room. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Debbie.
Debbie caught that shit.
She see that little nigga Oliver about
to
what did she do?
Yeah. Nice fucking catch.
With contact.
That
is a true number one wide receiver.
Yeah.
Right there. Tennessee Titans, make the fucking call, please. More time passes as Angstrom continues to terrorize the family and gets smacked by a Fortnite gun.
Yeah,
it
what?
got to a point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head in the face. But bro felt nothing with that big ass cranium of his. He backfists Debbie. Good God, nigga. Assault!
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked. This gorilla backfisted this man's mother.
With the baby!
OD.
With the baby in the hands.
But beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy. But Angstrom being Angstrom found a way to hate this man's mother too. He basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh, bitch, please, this is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened up your legs for a space.
Didn't say that.
He's gonna rot in hell for what he did here tonight.
Bro really just chokeslammed her through the table like Prime Undertaker and walked up to him. She smacks this nigga across the face, but Angstrom grabbed her arm and snapped her. Oh, Lord have mercy. Attempted murder.
There it is.
Like, this tweaking ass nigga is clinically insane. I think at this point, everybody should have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue, though.
The
asylum. See this man holding up Oliver by the leg. Oh, my God. Child abuse on all, too, man. So after Angstrom...
I don't understand why people feel the need just do shit like that. It's ridiculous. Like, immediately. Let me pick up the baby by the leg. Why?
Angstrom finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another to bring Mark back. After sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back.
Yeah.
But Mark made a great heads-up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz Angstrom. This man just stood there and waited. So when Angstrom popped his head through the portal, Mark moves this nigga out of nowhere and plants him on the ground. And this is when Mark sees the damage that Angstrom has done. He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother crying. And he just smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mama and have him breathing the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had Angstrom planted in the road, but Angstrom started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease. And this is when he reveals to Mark that the people that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. They slaps Mark across the block. And this is where this fight just gets insane. Angstrom runs up to him and pushes him to another dimension. And he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the entire multiverse. Straight up mollywopping his ass. And he's not even giving him a chance to beat. He's just rushing his ass down. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel so bad for these people right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are another case of invincible collateral damage.
And they weren't even part of the universe. Like, bye!
To a random dimension.
Shit.
Now,
hopefully they're in a good place.
Landed, but I'm 99% sure wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good.
No.
I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension, so I'ma just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide. Or who knows, man, they could have been sent to Beverly Hills.
Who knows? Beverly Hills world.
Smacking Mark through multiple dimensions again. This man Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like,
you know how long I've been waiting for this? Who am I about to make a name for
myself in?
So he starts and
I'm about to make a name
for
for
gonna come to an end again. Like every time this man fights, it looks like he's about to die. Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man, after I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
Yeah.
What did you say, nigga?
So Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out. Mark rushed Angstrom and sent him
God of War.
Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling mid.
And
there was no more holding back.
There you go.
Out of this man. Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a beating the hell out of this man over and over and over and over again.
I'm sorry, you should have actually played the God of War 3 music. Divos. Divo. Salvo. Digo say.
Until all that was left of his face was just straight up mush. Finally putting this psychotic man down. Or so we thought.
It's like,
this
psych!
man somehow survived. Bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal to the technicians so they could rebuild him again. And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt? He starts sending drones to spy.
It's such bullshit, though.
This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker. Look at all this footage he has. Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
I mean, look at him. He's in the fucking chair. This man is a freak.
He's a freaky ass nigga.
Yeah. And what happened to P. Diddy? What happened to P. Diddy? Y'all actually thought a rich man in this presidential administration was gonna go to jail? Ha!
Angstrom trial.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
It's ridiculous the shit that he got up to.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the Invincible War. Now, if you didn't think Angstrom could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So Angstrom decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more. So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world. Like, nigga, what? Ain't that the nigga that killed your son?
Exactly.
Like, this idiot grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world.
What?
So this man launches
It's so goddamn ridiculous.
The entire planet with a bunch of evil marks.
It's ridiculous.
Went on a rampage.
It's fucked up.
Destroying everything in their path.
It makes no fucking sense.
Cooked. The Pentagon. Cooked. The Empire State Building. Cooked.
Gone.
The fact that he told them to hit those spots. Yeah, all right, buddy. You're a text. About to start calling his ass Angstrom bin Levy the way he just didn't stop at those locations. Oh no. They
Oh my God.
also hit prisons. So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out. And man,
Powerplex.
we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man.
Aw.
Now, if y'all don't know,
Yeah.
I used to hate Rex.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slapped Rex, bro. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again. Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga. But over time,
But he grew on you.
And man,
Look at that. In solidarity, I grew my man bun back for Rex. I just don't have my hair down there because I can't pull that look off. It looks weird. Solidarity. I know.
To save the fucking team, bro.
How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna make us like you and then immediately kill you off? You know, again, I really think that they should have done a Rex special before he died. But no, they wanted to get season 3 out. They focused more on that because, because apparently enough people didn't show up for Adam Eve. It is bullshit. Maybe if they do his origin story again, maybe, and end it like tragically, maybe people will watch it. But, it's ridiculous how that thing didn't do well. That special is amazing. Watch it on my channel. I have my full reaction to that.
Massive death. All thanks to you-know-who. Fucking Angstrom, man. Now, at least this Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G, though? Trash ass.
Yeah, well, come on.
These niggas stop.
Yeah.
This Invincible with no goggles whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But
He's sorry.
He already used to this.
Yeah.
Look at duplicating all that clone sorry asses. Dead as hell. Why the fuck is she even on the team? Like, be for real, she's a jobber.
I know, seriously.
And the Martian.
She's literally there to absorb hits. That's it. And then oh my God. Again, do you remember that video that I made about her saying that, I went through more than Rex and Ray? Are you warped in the head? Seriously. It is ridiculous how she actually thought that I went through more than you. It's like, shut up. Shut your whore mouth.
I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Cause these niggas ain't saving shit.
Batman.
The last people standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did, getting slammed to the ground like that. And then here comes the worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal.
I like Immortal. I don't care.
First, and it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him, then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Cage, killing the last clone. The entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked. And man, the amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got
you didn't mention the Batman.
Left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste
to the world.
Hundreds of thousands, millions of people.
You missed Sydney.
Dead. And who were these attacks led by? None other than Angstrom. Levy. So charge-wise here, these all go under a massive crimes against humanity. Because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is clearly
and it worked.
So 3 days later, after the attacks are over, Angstrom tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when Angstrom pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day. Now go find that nigga." But the other Invincibles were like, nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy? You're supposed to give us dimensions to conquer. So
you know, honestly, that's a better way than they put it in the show.
They all decided to turn on Angstrom, but Angstrom knew this would happen. He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch of portals and
bullshit, by the way,
where they can never escape. So they're basically all gonna die in there.
Yeah.
Or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just gonna count them.
Well, about that.
They're gonna die eventually.
No. Oh, not Mohawk. All right, not Mohawk. Yeah, you're right.
Finally, Mark pulls up to fight Angstrom because he knew it was Angstrom that did all this, because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought Mark was dead, but Angstrom was like, no, you hit like a bitch. So he starts beating Mark's ass with all these drones, and he's just doing this so nonchalant. Hands behind the back and everything while floating down. This man is such a villain. So Angstrom just spammed the drones the entire fight to zone this man out. He was not letting Mark get close to even touching him. And when Mark finally did get close, this man summoned a giant wave of just drones that just grabbed him and just planted him in the ground. And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell because Angstrom is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro was just spamming projectiles. I would be losing it. And he's talking shit.
Oh my God.
What's wrong? Can't get close to hit me. This nigga's such a dickhead, man. So Angstrom was trying to push him back into a portal. And the reason why he was trying to push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there. While he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about. So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked Angstrom. So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, "Hey, yo, that was the same freaky nigga that beat me when I was a baby."
Oh, yeah.
That nigga. But Mark hesitated.
He should have said that.
Gave Angstrom an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and Angstrom just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, and Angstrom cut off the portal, cutting off his arm to make his retreat. And after all that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away. Got away with everything. Unbelievable.
Kinda. He doesn't. Trust me.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at this massive list of atrocities, anybody else that would have this stat line would make the round table. But Angstrom, however, asylum.
Yeah, of course.
No ands, ifs,
he's crazy.
Orbs. This psychotic mega mind ass nigga is insane. Hating the only good Invincible, breaking into his house and torturing his family. Then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good
fucking
Invincible.
ridiculous.
Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that. Yeah, nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up. And you know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet.
No, he's not.
Do some more stupid shit.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know in advance. But yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out Angstrom for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial. His name will go down in history for being a psychotic bitch-ass nigga.
I totally agree with all that. Like, seriously. He's not likable. And boy, is he going to pay for it. Like, at the end of the day, did anybody notice, like, who has ever read the comics, how badly he does pay for it? Like, if you really think about it, he does pay for his mistakes. Trust me, karma is coming for him, and he's going to suffer for it. So, what'd you guys think of the video? I loved it. I hope he does more of them. Honestly, he does need to do Powerplex, because really Powerplex is over after this. Like, there's nothing too interesting after this. So let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think of Invincible. Watch my reactions to season 3 and all the rest of the seasons, and please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And remember, sign up for my Patreon for all my latest reactions to all my latest videos, and I'll see you on the next episode.